Hello, this is Barry and I'm Jamie.
Now let's travel back in time to the year 2010.
These videos are like sorted roulette. Who's going to be in this one?
I don't actually remember.
No, me neither.
The scary thing is, I can remember who was in most videos.
So what does Wimbledon mean to you?
Disappointment, losing.
Who was in the prop department back then?
White chocolate and strawberry shortcake.
Today we've chosen a classic recipe from 8 years ago, and I'm going to have a go in the recipe lab to see what we've learned in 8 years and what we might change, whilst Jamie and Mike, they make the original. And then we'll compare them.
I take it that it was a strawberry recipe, so we had to talk about Wimbledon. Is that the thing? Obviously.
Win, I'm hurting.
Are you not? Come on. Such moaning going on.
I do hate whipping cream though.
Cooley as well. This is just some
Cooley, didn't he sing that Gangster's Paradise?
more berry
You're
juice.
such an
So
idiot.
if you are looking to maximise, there we go. I'll tell you what, take a whopping great big slice out of that.
Sprig of mint.
Oh, first sprig of mint ever.
That was one of the very first sprigs of mint, probably.
Oh,
Still didn't eat it.
Still didn't get to know what it tasted like. Wow. How did we build a channel?
Step 1, preheat the oven.
Already done.
150 degrees. Really?
Yeah.
Decent. Beat the butter, caster sugar and vanilla essence in a bowl until smooth, light and fluffy.
Whoa! Vanilla essence?
This is James's homemade vanilla extract. That's going to ruin the taste of this.
Sieve in some flour and baking powder. Pinch of salt. Stir it through to form a dough.
Oh, can you do this bit?
Yeah, sure.
Fine. Step 3, add the chalky chips.
Chalky chip.
Chalky chips.
Oh man.
What were you on? It gets pushed into a round cake tin so that it's 2 centimetres thick.
Salad.
Good. Put that in an oven for 30 to 35 minutes.
I'm going to take cold diced butter and the flour and rub them together, and then add in the other ingredients, and it's more scone-like and it's closer towards the fluffy scone than the shortbread, but it's the same ingredients. The other thing I'm mixing up with mine is I've taken out some of the flour and I'm substituting ground almonds,
Why?
and then I'm adding an egg. And the reason being is that
Are you making the same dish as us or
pretty
not?
much. It's a shortcake, but it's enriched, so it's a cross between like a shortcake and a frangipane, and it's slightly fluffier.
And a pizza dough.
It's enriched like a brioche.
This is all much the same. Sugar, pinch of salt, raising agent in the form of baking powder, a little bit of vanilla.
They're chalky strips.
They're chalky shards.
Yeah, you can't get away with calling them chips.
They're not chips. It's gonna be fun to eat these two.
So on the shortbread to cake scale, mine's more the shortcake, where yours is more the shortbread.
That's a really
scale.
popular, well-known scale that everyone uses.
I'm going to bake mine same temperature, but just for about 20 minutes, because they're smaller.
This next section is cream. So for our cream, we're gonna whip up some double cream.
But I've got a friend with me this time.
Yeah. You are stiff.
The only change for me is I'm taking out half of the double cream and adding in some cream cheese. Full fat. What that will do, once I've whipped up the cream and whipped in the cream cheese, is it gives it more body, and on a hot day it doesn't dribble and run so much, so it is easier and better to serve and it lasts longer. Plus you get that slight tang of cream cheese.
Just like 8 years ago, we're using strawberries. Wimbledon's been and gone, but we're getting to the end of the strawberry season, so these are still British. We're just going to take the green off and slice them.
So the berries I'm using, yes, fresh strawberries just as they are, but then I'm also making a blueberry compote with a squeeze of lemon juice and some sugar, bubble it away until it's syrupy and delicious. I'm reducing some fruit cider down, and once it's syrupy, adding in the blackberries, and the plums I've destoned, quartered, and I'm going to roast off with some honey in a very hot oven. On second thoughts, the plums are already really soft and ripe, so instead of roasting them, where they might just turn to mush, I'm going to blowtorch them just to caramelise the honey.
This has come out of the oven, and it's also cooled right down, because if it hadn't cooled, when we put our cream on, which is what we're about to do now, it'd melt, and it'd be rubbish. There is a technique to this, and it goes something like this. Salad.
Have you done this before? Because that is some next level expertise there.
Thank you, mate.
I'm ready to do the straws.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna aim.
I didn't even look.
Now for our coulis. Wanna know where we got that from? Bought it. Nicely done. There you go. And a final dusting of icing sugar. Finally, a sprig of mint. Look at that.
I think that looks pretty
Great.
good.
Evers, don't you think that looks good?
Every garden party needs one.
If you're having a garden party, take a long look at yourself first.
He's done a smear.
Oh, Cyril smear.
This is our strawberry and white chocolate shortcake sorted.
Could I tell you what this feels like?
Go.
This feels like when you were a kid and you and your family were invited to like a garden party or something like that with the neighbourhood watch, or so, you know, something like that. And Brenda, who was
So they
hosting,
can keep an eye on your mum and dad?
yeah, so Brenda, who was hosting it, would be like, everyone just bring a dessert and we'll all pile in together, shall we?
Do you know what they say? Bring a tray bake.
Bring a tray bake.
Oh, I hate that word.
And your mum would turn up with this one, and everyone goes, "Oh, Sarah, that's lovely. Well done. That's so nice."
Judy.
And then Lorraine would turn up with, "Oh, I just put this together. I didn't."
Shut up, Lorraine, your husband's a chef. She would have brought a quiche though, wouldn't she?
There's not actually that much different this time, other than
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we?
presentation. Like any good shortbread, that is so buttery
Yeah.
and rich, and then the white chocolate super sweet, which is why the cream is just cream and the strawberries are just strawberries.
Shortcake is amazing.
It's got such a good chew to it.
It's like a cookie dough. It's like baked cookie dough.
It's like baked cookie dough.
Considering you just slopped it on, it looks great.
This is going to be so interesting.
Yeah.
It looks more cakey, doesn't it? Although it still cuts the same. It's a little bit more fluffy, isn't it? Oh wow, what is in that? Something different. It's really good.
That plum is special.
The crappiest thing about yours is there's none left. Where are the others?
I would do that base, and then I would do everything from yours instead of ours on top.
And I think they serve different purposes. Like that is more of a dinner party as opposed to a family barbecue.
Yeah, that's a dessert, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if we've learnt something today,
It's that the three of us can nail half a shortcake.
Oh, we're going to eat all of that. That is unbelievable, that.
and it tastes like cookie dough that's been baked. Which recipe do you reckon we should recreate next?
Now, a few weeks ago, we did a little competition to win a selection of fantastic, beautiful, high-quality gadge. Well, it's time to announce the winner. If you want to find out who won it and where that gadge is going, then just follow us on Instagram. There's a story up there right now.
I can tell from standing right here that you, yes you, have not clicked the little bell to get notified
How
every
can
time
you
we
tell?
upload a video, because it says on my screen. If you haven't done it, do it now. Otherwise, we will see you at 4 o'clock Wednesday and Sunday.
As always.
Goodbye. As we mentioned, Sorted is just run by a group of friends. So, if you like what we're doing, then there are loads of ways that you can support us and get more involved. Everything you need to know is linked below. Do 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 do.